Hi, Emily. And then, hello, Emily. I can't even get in my intro right. Scott's taking a long time. Also, Scott's taking a long flipping time to update his website. Finally, the low-hanging fruit is gone. He has to work on the high-hanging fruit. I'm watching this. He's going to update the website like tomorrow. Because it's like every time you say that, he updates the website. Anyway, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about schools. Bessie, it's like school. It's like, how do I say this? Everyone knows that school is boring, and doing it is just boring. Which I get. You're supposed to learn this stuff in order to move on your life and all this stuff. But in my mind, you should still keep the school entertained. Like, talk with the students and such. Which so far, I see teachers doing to me. Whenever someone's in trouble, they usually talk to a classmate, or if I ever feel like talking to someone, I just talk to a teacher. They're like the ultimate friends. Because they feel like they're always there for you whenever you're in trouble. Sometimes not so much, but sometimes much. Not. I don't know. Pie. Anyway, but one thing I kind of hate is different styles of education for schools. And one thing I mean by this is how schools teach as well as reward the students for learning and coming in. Some schools have this thing where it takes you like an attendance record, where if you come and get in every day, you'll get a good thing at the end of it. For me, uh, that's kind of iffy. Especially if you're going places for like half the week. Let's see if they give out the awards at the end of the week, at the end of the day. Well, if you're at some place where you can literally walk home at, so you're like, sayonara, suckers. You kind of lost your whole system right there. You can't give out awards to this one person that just walked off. Your awards are back at school. How do you compensate for that? And in that case, coming in just doesn't seem like that big of a deal anymore to this person. I should know because it happens away. However, this isn't the case with all schools. Thank God. Another education system I've been well aware of is what I like to call the tick system, or the token system, or whatever you want to call it. It's basically a system where gradually you save a lot of these things each day. Each time you do something good, you get more of these things, which basically amounts to you buying something at the end. And oh boy, is that fun! I love being a good kid and saving up a lot of money just to buy something cool. It's just way cool. This is one of my favorite systems when done right. That's what I mean. When done right. If your class don't feel like they're earning the ticks or the tokens, or you're not giving them the option to spend these ticks or tokens, then that reward doesn't click. You have to do that. You have to get them in the head or get in the rhythm where at one point in the week you ask them whether they want to spend the tokens on something. Of course, this takes some time, but usually most people do this on Friday at the end of the week. But again, it covers that the attendance world where if one of your pupils was to die, they could just walk home and be like, sayonara, suckers. But again, this person could just say on Monday, hey, I want to spend my tokens on this. I now explain how the token system works more clearly to someone who doesn't really know it all that well. Because other than that, it just seems like a meaningless tick system. And I hate nameless tick systems. I want to feel like I'm saving up for something. And once I've saved up for it, I'm feeling like, yes, I saved up for this. I can now finally do it. Like in Golden Hill, one of the older schools I was in, they had a PlayStation. And at the time, I was like 10. And so it was 2010, so the PlayStation just like came out. See. Yeah, it's so weird to figure out now. That the PlayStation came out then. When I was a kid. And 2010 no way. Actually, I think it was 2009. Because in 2011 it was the DS. Anyway, 2009 and 2010. They had an old school PS1. And I was saving up for that. To play on, get a chance to play on that. I would literally go to detention just to get some more ticks. You can go to detention to get more ticks. And let me tell you, it's just the easiest thing in the world to get more ticks. You have to just spend time in detention with these easy ass math problems. Seriously, they were so easy. It was like bam, 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 and I was done. Literally. I spent like a week in there doing all this stupid math stuff. And by the end of it, I finished the whole book and I was like, done. I literally came in and she was just like, what the hell just happened? But my favorite education system, the one that doesn't really get used a lot, is the one where you're gradually you're gradually earning, and then you're doing little tasks to complete a bigger task. I love this system the most after all the systems I have experience with. Because it feels like you're constantly doing something for a bigger thing. It's constantly there. You constantly are building up so you can get this big thing with all these smaller things. And it just feels awesome when you finally get it. Because you did all these things so you get this big thing. And it just feels so good. And it has that sense of satisfaction because you finally did all these little things to do the big thing. And in my mind, that's my favorite system because it is something to work. You're working towards something, and I love the sense of reward you get from that. It's just so good, so good. However, if there's one thing I do hate about it, is that it's not used as often as it should be used. Most time it's just used for tests or hey, there's this big project, we should get involved with it. Or stuff like that. But sometimes you're earning towards a certificate. And I love that. You have a I have literal war of certificates. I have one literally for employability qualification, which means I can be employed by anyone, and it's in Asdan. You know, that's just cool. It's like you having your own sort of trophy war, where you have something real and physical to show you have actually done something. That is the best thing ever. You should always enjoy, and I always find it enjoyable since you can do whatever you want while you work towards this bigger thing. And I love it. Except for the times where it takes forever. But then again, it always takes forever. I feel like me and Jake also went through this once. He's another teacher I have. He's from Burger. Wait. Basically, we had to do this whole thing where we had to plan a whole section on, oh, we have to plan out our enterprise. So I thought, what would be cool to have a scale? And I thought, you know what would be cool? A trampolining base because I always loved those spaces. And it felt awesome working with other people. At the same time, we got I had Adam and Sean working with me. You know, I constantly called him Asher since he reminds me of him. Sorry, Asher. Greenaway. Yeah, Greenaway. That was your name. Asher Greenaway. I can't believe I remember so many names. I remember Matthew's full name. I remember Adam's full name. Well, unless they have middle names that I don't know about. Maybe I don't know about that. But hey, what can you expect? I'm a guy with a plan. I wish Adam's calling himself Sam again. Yeah, he used to call himself Sam. Adam Legend used to call himself Sam. Yeah, he was even changing names when he was a kid. Not on YouTube. Kid. I kid you not. And now it's just constant being theme. It went from Sam to Adam to sort of the back to Ahoy Boy to Adam the Legend calling. It's probably going to change to Adam the Destroyer soon. What's it actually change to Adam the Destroyer? If you want to change your name again, Adam, you can change it to that. Anyway, see you guys next time. That was it, signing out.